You know, there's a quiet truth about making a home feel truly inviting, one that often escapes our attention. It's not just about mopping floors, wiping counters, or lighting a scented candle from the store. It's about cultivating an atmosphere, a sense of belonging and calm that wraps around you the moment you step inside. A clean house is essential, but a home that carries a scent of peace, warmth, and love. That's where real comfort lives. Over the years, I've come to realize that the most powerful changes don't come from expensive cleaning supplies or the latest gadgets. They come from small, consistent actions, time-honored wisdom passed down through generations of women who cared for their homes not just with effort, but with heart. So today, I'd like to share 12 deeply rooted, time-tested secrets that women like me and many before me have used for decades to keep their homes not only smelling fresh, but feeling deeply comforting. If you've ever entered a house and instantly felt at ease, like everything was in its right place, that's the kind of environment we're aiming to create. This isn't just about covering up bad odors. It's about nurturing a space that reflects care, intention, and soul. So stay with me, and let's walk through these 12 meaningful, practical, and heartfelt tips together. Secret number 1. Invite fresh air in every single day. It's easy to overlook, but indoor air can grow stale faster than we realize. Cooking fumes, pet odors, cleaning chemicals, even the breath of daily life, they all accumulate over time. Without us noticing, the air in our homes becomes heavy, and no air freshener can truly fix that. They only mask it temporarily. That's why one of the most enduring habits I've kept, and many wise women before me, has been simple: open the windows every day. Whether it's raining, snowing, sweltering, or freezing, just cracking them open for 5 minutes can make a world of difference. Fresh air does what no artificial scent ever can. It resets your space. It clears out the old, brings in the new, and renews the energy in your home. You'll feel it almost immediately, a lightness, a breath of clarity, a shift in mood. No matter how advanced your HVAC system is, nothing compares to real outdoor air. I've heard people say it's too cold or it's too hot. I understand, but that brief moment of discomfort is fleeting. Put on a sweater or turn on a fan if needed, but give your home and yourself the gift of clean, natural air. I often open the bedroom window while making the bed, or let the kitchen breeze, and while wiping down the counters. These small acts are gentle, but they matter. They signal to your home that it's being looked after, and they help you feel more awake and centered. So the first secret is simple yet profound. Let fresh air in, even for a few minutes. It's one of the kindest things you can do for your home, your health, and your spirit. Secret number 2, vinegar, unfashionable, but a true miracle worker. Vinegar may not sound elegant. In fact, its sharp, sour scent can be off-putting at first. But trust me, and trust the countless grandmothers and homemakers who came before us. It's one of the most powerful, natural cleaning tools you'll ever use. And the best part? It's safe, affordable, and effective. The key is dilution. I always keep a spray bottle filled with equal parts white vinegar and water. That's it. No fancy fragrances, no synthetic additives. Just 2 simple ingredients that, when combined, become a powerhouse for cleaning and deodorizing. You can spritz it into the air to neutralize cooking smells, wipe down countertops after meals, or clean bathroom sinks, fridge shelves, and even the inside of your microwave. It works beautifully on glass, tile, and stainless steel. If a room feels musty, leave a shallow bowl of vinegar out overnight. By morning, the unpleasant odor will be gone, absorbed, not masked. I know some people resist because of the initial smell. It smells like pickles, they say. But here's the magic. The vinegar scent fades completely within 20 minutes, and when it does, it takes the bad odors with it. That's the real power. Vinegar connects us to a simpler way of living when we relied on what worked, not what was marketed. We didn't need plastic bottles full of chemicals. We had vinegar, and it worked beautifully. So don't be afraid to try it. Keep a bottle under your sink and use it freely. It may not smell like a garden, but it will make your home feel genuinely clean, honest, and cared for. No cover-ups, just real freshness. Secret number 3, wash the forgotten fabrics. When we clean, we usually focus on the obvious: floors, counters, bathrooms, dishes. And yes, those are important. But smells have a sneaky way of clinging to places we don't think about, especially fabrics. Curtains, throw pillows, sofa covers, blankets draped over chairs. They all absorb odors like sponges. Every time you cook, every time a pet jumps up, every time a window stays closed for days, these soft surfaces quietly soak in the air around them. Over time, those smells build up and linger. And since we don't see visible dirt, we forget they need attention. But I promise you, washing these overlooked items will transform your home scent. I do a full fabric refresh once every season, 4 times a year. I take down the curtains, unzip cushion covers, and wash all throw blankets and decorative pillows. If something isn't machine washable, I take it to the dry cleaner. It's a little extra work, yes, but the result is always worth it. I add a splash of vinegar or a light fabric softener to the rinse cycle. Nothing overpowering, just enough to lift trapped odors without adding artificial perfume. And here's the truth. Just because something looks clean doesn't mean it is clean. Think of your favorite sweater. It might not be stained, but you know when it needs a wash. The same goes for your home's soft furnishings. Give them the care they deserve, and your entire space will feel fresher, lighter, and more inviting. Secret number 4. Don't just empty the trash. Clean the can. Taking out the trash feels like a job well done. You tie the bag, toss it, and move on. But here's the thing. While the garbage is gone, the smell often stays behind. And the culprit isn't the trash. It's the can. Let's be honest. Spills happen. A broken egg, spoiled food, coffee grounds. They seep into the bottom of the bin, soaking into the plastic or metal. Hidden from sight, they fester and create that faint but persistent sour odor that lingers in your kitchen. That's why washing your trash can weekly is a small act with big impact. All you need is dish soap, white vinegar, and a hose, or your bathtub if you're indoors. Take the bin outside, scrub it thoroughly inside and out, and let it air dry before adding a fresh liner. Don't forget the lid, especially underneath, where grime collects more than you'd expect. Some people like to place a dryer sheet or a sprinkle of baking soda at the bottom for extra freshness, which helps too. But the real secret is consistency. A clean trash can mean a fresh kitchen, no matter what's happening on the stove. It's a quick task, but it makes your home feel genuinely clean, because you're not just managing smells, you're removing their source. And that's the kind of care that makes a home truly feel cared for. Secret number 5. Simmer a pot of warmth on the stove. There's something deeply comforting about walking into a home that smells warm and welcoming. Not artificial, but like someone's been baking or preparing a meal. That's the magic of a simmering pot on the stove. It's not trendy, but it's timeless. I started doing this years ago on a gray, rainy day when the house felt heavy. I filled a pot with water, added orange peels, a cinnamon stick, a few cloves, and a splash of vanilla. I set it to low and went about my day. Within minutes, the whole house smelled like holiday warmth, even though I hadn't baked a thing. Now, simmering homemade potpourri is one of my favorite rituals. You can change it with the seasons. Lemon slices and rosemary in summer, apple peels and nutmeg in fall, ginger and mint in spring for a bright, uplifting scent. This isn't about masking odors. It's about creating a gentle, intentional atmosphere. It invites comfort and calm. Guests notice it, and so do you. Your shoulders relax, your mood lifts. If you have a slow cooker, use that instead for safety and convenience. Fill it with water and your favorite ingredients. Set it to low and enjoy the scent all day. Scents like cinnamon, citrus, and vanilla are powerful because they connect us to memories. Family, holidays, quiet mornings. You're not just cleaning the air, you're saying, this home matters. And that's something no spray can ever replicate. Secret number 6. Deep clean carpets, because they hold memories. Carpets are soft, cozy, and comforting underfoot, but they're also silent sponges for everything we bring in: dirt, dust, pollen, pet dander, food crumbs, and even dead skin cells. Over time, this builds up deep in the fibers. No matter how often you vacuum, the real mess stays hidden. That's why deep cleaning your carpets at least twice a year is essential, especially if you have pets or allergies. This isn't about looks. A carpet can look clean, but still carry odors that affect your entire home. You don't need to buy an expensive machine. You can rent one or hire a professional. But if you prefer to do it yourself, a good home shampooer is a smart investment. I use hot water extraction with a bit of white vinegar and rinse. It lifts out old smells and leaves the carpet truly fresh, not perfumed. Yes, it takes effort, but the result is worth it. Clean carpets change how your home smells, feels, and even breathes. When you deep clean them, you remove layers of life that have been trapped for months or years. Don't wait for a stain or guests. Make it routine. Twice a year, give your carpets the care they deserve. Not for show, but for the peace that comes from knowing your home is clean from the floor up. Secret number 7. Keep baking soda in every room. It's quiet but mighty. That little box in your pantry does more than most people realize. It's not flashy, doesn't come in a colorful bottle, and doesn't smell like flowers. But baking soda is one of the most effective odor fighters around. It doesn't mask smells. It absorbs them silently, deeply, and safely. Start with your fridge. Even if it looks clean, odors from leftovers or forgotten food linger. An open box of baking soda helps neutralize them before they spread. But don't stop there. Sprinkle baking soda lightly on carpets before vacuuming. Let it sit 15 to 20 minutes, then vacuum. It pulls out smells your vacuum misses, especially if you cook often or have pets. Shoes? Sprinkle some inside overnight, then shake it out. Instant freshness. It works in laundry hampers, trash cans, linen closets, and even your car. I keep a small dish in the guest bathroom, tucked away. It doesn't announce itself, but it works. The best part? It's non-toxic, safe around kids and pets, and incredibly affordable. If your home feels clean but still has a strange odor, try placing open boxes or bowls in areas with poor airflow. You'll notice the difference, and so will your guests. It's a quiet kind of freshness, and that's the most peaceful kind. Secret number 8. Clean the hidden smell zones, the ones everyone ignores. We clean what we see, counters, sinks, floors, windows. But some of the worst odors come from places we never think to check. Behind the toilet, under the fridge, inside the dishwasher filter, sink drains, even the washing machine. Yes, the machine that cleans your clothes can start to smell if neglected. In the kitchen, pull the fridge out occasionally. You might find crumbs, dust, or spilled liquids. A quick wipe with vinegar and warm water helps. In the bathroom, clean behind and under the toilet. Trust me, it makes a difference. Dishwashers trap food in their filters. Check it monthly. A 5-minute clean can transform your kitchen scent. For drains, pour in baking soda, then vinegar, let it bubble, then flush with hot water. It clears buildup and freshens the sink. For front-loading washing machines, leave the door open after use and wipe the rubber seal regularly. Moisture hides there, leading to mildew and musty smells. These tasks aren't glamorous, but they're powerful. Set a monthly reminder to check these hidden spots. A little attention now prevents big problems later. Secret number 9. Choose scents that whisper, not shout. There's a big difference between a home that smells pleasant and one that feels overwhelming. You probably walked into a room where the air freshener is so strong it makes you want to leave. The goal isn't to make people notice the scent. It's to make them feel something. Calm, comfort, safety, without knowing why. That's why I always choose subtle, natural scents. A few drops of lemon or lavender essential oil in your mop water leaves a clean, soft scent. A cotton ball with a drop of vanilla or cedar oil tucked behind a curtain adds a gentle warmth. One candle, burned for just an hour in the evening, can bring quiet peace. You don't need multiple sprays or plug-ins. The more you layer artificial scents, the more it feels like you're hiding something. Real cleanliness, fresh sheets, a clean kitchen, open windows should be the star. Let a soft, natural fragrance be the quiet background music. Less is more. When the scent matches the feeling of peace, your home becomes more than clean. It becomes a sanctuary. Secret number 10. Build a smell routine, not a last-minute fix. I've learned this the hard way. Try and make your home smell nice 5 minutes before guests arrive never works. Spraying, lighting candles, rushing open windows. It feels frantic and temporary. True freshness comes from consistency, not crisis. That's why I build a daily smell routine, small, gentle habits that keep my home feeling fresh all the time. Every morning, I crack a window, even in winter. I check the trash, fluff the pillows, and straighten the couch. Fabric holds scent. If the air feels heavy, I simmer something on the stove. I keep pet beds aired out and litter boxes clean. In the evening, I light one lightly scented candle for an hour. Before bed, I make sure no wet clothes are left in the washer and no dishes sit overnight. Those are the usual culprits of morning odors. Sometimes I sprinkle baking soda in the hamper or near the bathroom. It's not much, but it adds up. When you do this consistently, your home stops surprising you with bad smells. There's no panic, no what's that? Just peace. A smell routine isn't about perfection. It's about presence. The more you care for your space, the more peaceful it becomes. Little habits, done daily, create something powerful, a home that feels like a true haven. Secret number 11. Rotate natural scent diffusers, not chemical ones. Instead of relying on plug-in air fresheners or aerosol sprays, try rotating natural scent diffusers throughout your home. Place a small bowl of dried lavender in the bedroom, citrus peels in the kitchen, or pine cones with a drop of fir oil in the living room. These natural elements release subtle, changing scents as the days pass, keeping your home feeling alive and dynamic. Unlike artificial fragrances that stay the same and often cause headaches, natural diffusers evolve with the environment, offering a fresher, more organic experience. Change them weekly over the seasons to keep the air feeling renewed. It's a gentle way to maintain a pleasant atmosphere without overwhelming your senses. Secret number 12. Air out your linens and upholstery regularly. Bedding, towels, and upholstered furniture trap body oils, sweat, and everyday odors, even if they're not visibly dirty. Instead of waiting until laundry day, make it a habit to air them out. On dry, sunny days, hang your comforter or duvet outside for a few hours. Let pillows sit near an open window. Shake out throw blankets and let them breathe. Sunlight naturally disinfects and deodorizes fabrics, while fresh air removes stale odors. For couches and chairs, use a fabric refresher spray made with water, a bit of vodka, and a few drops of essential oil. This simple habit keeps your textiles smelling crisp and clean, adding another layer of freshness to your home. So there you have it, 12 thoughtful, time-tested secrets that women like me have used for generations to create homes that don't just look clean, but feel like sanctuaries. These aren't shortcuts or trends. They're rituals, small acts of love that build up over time. They're not about impressing anyone. They're about how you want to feel when you walk through your own door. It's about peace, comfort, and the quiet pride of a well-cared-for space. Maybe you already do some of these. Maybe a few are new. Either way, I hope this reminds you that you already carry wisdom within you, and that the simplest routines can bring the deepest joy. Because a home that smells good isn't just clean, it's alive with care. Discover more wisdom and inspiration at Echo Mind. If this brought you comfort, made you smile, or gave you a spark of inspiration for your next cleaning day, please click that like button. Your likes help us share these gentle, powerful tips with more people who need them. And if you're looking for more practical advice, mindful living tips, and heart-centered wisdom, subscribe to the Echo Mind YouTube channel. You'll join a growing community that values peace, harmony, and the beauty of everyday care. We post new videos regularly, full of timeless insights and fresh ideas to help you nurture your home and your soul. Don't miss out on the next episode that could transform your daily life.